Sunday, October 19th, and welcome to another episode of OSoFit.com's Jer Cares. I'm your controversial and opinionated host, Jer Bovair, live from Philadelphia area, and today is the second in a series of an in-focus story that I've been working on entitled How Hungry Hurts, Dealing with Overweight and Obesity. You know, when you look at the statistics by the Center for Disease Control and the World Health Organization, they're talking about over 1 billion people now. 1.2 billion people are considered overweight in this world, and 3.5 million people are clinically obese. That is unreal. And what's worse is a good majority of those people are not adults. They're children under the age of 8. So, you know, these kids that are up and coming in this world are already starting off at a deficit. So, today we're going to discuss some of the reasons why weight gain happens, why obesity is such a huge problem in this world. But we're going to really get into the forefront of what the cause is. And I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm an advocate against this, it's all the garbage marketing that goes on with food, fast food, grocery stores filled with junk, all the commercials on TV, a lot of them are food, all the cooking shows. Do you see many cooking shows that are cooking light? Most of them are cooking, you know, fattening foods, high in caloric content, you know, breads and pastas and things like that. And, you know, for the slim folks, that's great. But for those that are overweight or obese, it's difficult because it's in your face all the time, you know. I mean, drive-thrus. Everything is fast-paced now. Everything is convenient because in this day and age, a lot of people work. It's not like it used to be. So you're bombarded day in and day out with all this junk food or high fructose content and chips and cookies and ice cream and Big Macs and Whoppers and all that kind of stuff. It's filled. I mean, do you know that a Big Mac meal with fries, not even supersized, is like 1,500 calories? Now come on. You consume 1,500 calories with one meal, and you've almost wiped out your whole intake for maintaining your current weight. So, you know, you got to think about the fact that all the promotion that's out there with all this junk food that's, by the way, not that expensive to eat on the junk that's out there versus eating good and lean with vegetables and fruits and lean meats, fish and poultry, that type of thing. So in any event, it's in your face. So it's there. It's not going to go away. But I'm telling you, I'd like to boycott these food items that are out there and, you know, really put a taste into these companies' mouths that are promoting this stuff, because it's wrong, okay? And they're going to come back and they're going to say, well, you know, you ought to have resistance. You don't have to eat it. Well, when it's there and you're addicted to sugar and sweets and the good comfort foods like that, or, you know, maybe you're suffering from depression or you're, you know, something's happened in your life, food is comforting. You know, you've heard the term, you know, comfort food. You know, good feeling food. That's because it does make people feel better inside, internally. It satisfies and satiates. So, you know, it's like a chemical. It's like being addicted to drugs. You know, that sugar cravings are as bad to an obese or overweight person as they are to, you know, crack to a junkie. So, you know, I'm not comparing you to a junkie. I'm just saying that there's addictions with sugar out there. So how do you deal with this crapola that's in our face 24/7? Okay, it's 365 days a year. Well, I tell you how. You're going to buckle down. You're going to focus. You're going to listen to me, and you're going to stop buying that garbage. Okay, because it doesn't resemble food in any which way or form. All right. So again, I've been through it. I've been overweight. I mean, clinically, I was obese. Okay, But, at my top weight, I was 260 pounds. I should be 160 pounds with my height and age and body index. So, I'm on the road to a healthy, wealthy, fit me. I'm under 200 pounds, and I was, like I said, 275. And I did this in 5 months. I worked my butt off. You can do it too, and I'm here to help you, okay? So, number one rule, okay, number one OSoFit.com rule is if the food crap is not in your home, if it's not in your pantry, if it's not in your cupboards, if it's not in the refrigerator, okay, then it's better off for you. Then it's not that much of a temptation. Now, does that mean that I'm advocating that you get in the car, jump in the car, run over to 7-Eleven, run over to your local grocery store, and grab what you feel you crave to eat? No. Okay? Wife back there, if you're listening, don't give them the keys. Hide them. Okay? So, number one rule, don't have it in the house. Talk to the family members. Let everybody know that you're trying to do yourself good and help them out as well. Bring them on board with this thing. If they need to watch their calories, or they're eating junk food. I mean, junk food is not good for your skin, your body. Think about it. All the chemicals that are in foods and injected into animals, and the pesticides that are all over fruits and vegetables, which hopefully you're eating. Why do you think that a lot of problems happen so much with cancer nowadays? That didn't happen years ago. It's because of all that garbage that's inside you. So focus your mind, okay? Keep the crap out of the house and you're not going to be as tempted, okay? That's number one, okay? So focus, right? Now, the number two OSoFit.com rule is you got to figure out your goal weight, okay? You got to figure out where you want to be. Be realistic, okay? You got to figure out where you want to be, and then you got to figure out how many calories you need to intake in order to get that weight down, okay? Typically, no more than 2 pounds a week should be the goal to lose, okay? Any more than that, it's not going to happen. I'm just telling you. You may think, oh my God, I can do 5 pounds a week. Well, you're crazy. You're not going to be able to do it, number one, and it's just not realistic. So anywhere from 1/2 to 2 pounds per week is something of a nice goal. It might take you longer if you're lower end on the goal, but that's okay. You didn't put it on short time frame. You're not going to take it off that quick either, okay? So calculate your caloric intake for your desired goal weight, okay? And the best place to go is something called calculator.net/calorie-calculator.html. I'm going to have it on this. You'll see it above my head, okay? Go to that site. It's a good site. You're going to input your age. You're going to input your goal, your current weight, your height, and then it's going to ask for an activity level. None, light, moderate, heavy. Be truthful there, okay? If you're not doing anything, put that down, okay? It's going to take you longer to accomplish your goal, but be upfront, okay? Be true to yourself. Figure that out, and then after that, you've got your calorie consumption to maintain your weight. Then you've got your goal weight and how many calories that you need to get down to, and then you figure working on that, all right? For instance, myself, I honestly went down to 1,500 calories per day, and my maintenance caloric intake was like 2,800. So, I dropped like 1,300 pounds a day, 1,300 calories a day to get that. So it's tough, but you can do exercise that's going to give you, let's call it bonus calorie intake. That doesn't mean you eat them up, but so do that. Once you know that information, then you put your mind to it and you focus. Again, it's not easy, but I'm going to help you through it, all right? Your calories per day, you need to count your calories, okay? So whatever you're eating, you need to log it. You can download on your smartphone an app called Fitness Pal, okay? It's free. You can track your calories. You can put in all kinds of different foods, even their brand names, and it'll come up with it and how many portions. The other thing is portion control, okay? What do I mean by portion control? That means that you don't have dinner and have a plate of chicken fillets. It's good for you, and a little bit of some cottage cheese or something like that. But the point is don't have 4 chicken fillets. Have 1 chicken fillet. Have a cup or so of a good vegetable, steamed vegetable, roasted vegetable, that type of thing, and that's it, okay? And then you have snacks. The biggest thing you can do is eat 4 or 5 meals a day. Don't eat a big, breakfast is okay, but stay away from carbs, breads, pastas, cereals, those type of things, and the big sweets, cakes, cookies, candy, chips, ice cream. Gonna have to work at it, okay? And it's gonna be hard, but again, I'm there. So, do a little activity. We're going to talk about activity in the next episode. What kind of activity is good? You don't have to go gangbusters. You don't have to run a marathon. We're going to start easy, okay? So, that's all for today's episode, OSoFit.com, 'cause Jer cares. Next time, we're going to examine just what types of activity, again, we're talking about that you should be doing based on your weight range, all right? I mean, if you're 350 pounds, I'm not going to have you jog a mile, all right? But if your goal weight is, 250 and you're at 300, well, we'll talk about that, okay? So until then, Jer Bovair signing off with a departure words of be kind, be good, and be blessed. See you next time. Bye.